Well, the National Arts Centre in Ottawa is parting ways with a controversial dance troupe. Best known for their traditional costumes and acrobatic dancing, the group has faced criticisms in the past. The CBC's Rafi Boudjikanian joins us from Ottawa now with more on all of this. So, Rafi, what is Shen Yun and why is the National Arts Centre parting ways with them next year?
Hillary, you've probably seen their ads on billboards, online. They're a traditional Chinese dance group based in New York that aims to show their audiences what life was like in pre-communist China. They're also closely affiliated with the Falun Dafa or Falun Gong. That's that religious movement that has long been at odds with the Chinese communist regime and is in fact banned in China since 1999. Now, for close to the last 2 decades, Shen Yun has performed almost every year at the National Arts Centre in Ottawa, which is a federally funded Crown corporation. But last month, they found out that they will not be invited back next year. Now, we got a look through an access to information request at internal emails that show the NAC has been deliberating this decision since January. That's when they first said that they're considering not letting them back on next year. And then in April, staff emails get a little bit more detail. We start to see that there are allegations that Shen Yun threw out audience members with disabilities from their last performance at the NAC in April because they were making too much noise. Another allegation is that last year, Shen Yun had their own box office at the venue, which the NAC says is a breach of contract. They're not supposed to be selling their own tickets at the venue itself.
So, Rafi, what does the organization have to say about all of this?
We reached out to Shen Yun. We also reached out to the Falun Dafa Association of Canada's Ottawa chapter, and they're the ones who got back to us with rather detailed explanations. They said that they're mystified about the NAC's decision. They said the centre never presented them with any motives for not letting them back on next year, beyond saying that there is simply no rental space available, which comes as a surprise to them because, again, they have been there since 2007 every year or almost every year, barring, say, COVID. They also denied all the allegations in the emails. They said it was the NAC itself that removed audience members with disabilities and that the Falun Dafa Association actually refunded them and did not sense that those members were angry with what had happened. They also said that when it comes to that box office venue, at the venue rather, they've been doing that every year, and last year was the first time they heard that this is not something the NAC is happy about, and then they stopped selling those tickets immediately.
What happens next year then, Rafi?
Well, the Falun Dafa Association said they actually met with the CEO of the NAC just last week, and their sense was that the NAC wants to continue working with them in the future, though I will say that this decision by the NAC does not come in a vacuum. Place des Arts in Montreal is also not having Shen Yun back on next year. Now, Falun Dafa says that there has been an increased effort by the Chinese government to kind of go up against their shows and try to get them banned from different venues. There was also that New York Times investigation last year, which alleged that Shen Yun abuses its dancers physically and mentally and has raked in hundreds of millions of dollars, potentially through unethical or unlawful means. All of this denied by Shen Yun and Falun Dafa, of course, who say that the New York Times fell victim to Chinese propaganda. Nevertheless, in the emails we saw, we also caught a glimpse of Chinese embassy officials emailing the NAC, trying to invite managers there to various receptions at the Chinese embassy grounds. Managers did not always confirm attendance at those events, though we did see the Chinese embassy saying on its website that the CEO of the NAC attended an event there last August in 2024. Now, in their statements to us, the NAC say that though they confirm the veracity of all the emails, that they will not provide a reason for why Shen Yun will not have a space there next year, just saying that, just confirming that there is no dates for them. There are no dates booked for them. They also insisted that they make all of their decisions independently and without any external influence, Hillary.
Okay, Rafi, thank you for all of this, for looking into this for us. The CBC's Rafi Boudjikanian in Ottawa.